Have you ever looked at a spider web? Have you ever noticed how beautiful their webs are and how amazing these tiny little creatures are? I mean, they're so incredible. You know, their webs are so strong that they could actually build bridges stronger than the bridges we have today with cars to go across if you had the right types of spiders and technology, just because they know how to structure things. They know how to weave and they know how to spin. They're beautiful creatures. Their webs are so pretty. Look at their webs. They're amazing. Now, some people are scared of spiders. Maybe some people are scared of spiders because they're always spinning new webs and weaving new wonders. And did you know, in the Bohemian Grove, do you know one of their things that the Bohemian Grove's owl statue that they have? Which kind of breaks my heart because owls are also very beautiful creatures. But they use the wisdom and the insight and the night vision of the owl as their mascot. Not necessarily the owl itself, but they try to steal from the owl's intelligence and insight and intuitions. They've been trying to steal that for a long time. They use a lot of totems and symbols. Remember, symbols will be their downfall. However, what I want to talk to you is on the Bohemian Grove, it says, "Weaving spiders come not here." Have you ever wondered why it says that? Think a little bit about that. There's probably a lot of reasons why it says that. One of the reasons is look at these little amazing creatures spinning their webs, constantly making new beautiful versions and building upon their technology so they can do a better job and have, better ways of capturing flies. Beautiful little creatures, aren't they? I never kill them when they're in my house. I let them live. Now let's look at some of the web spinning that the fake news likes to do. Have you ever noticed how they spin their stories? How their stories constantly change. You could believe their stories if you want. Of course, when things are being put right into your face and you buy into them, then that is okay. One thing I want to tell you is these elites who know all about the weaving spiders and stories, the weavers of destiny, the weavers of the stories, the weaving of the timelines and the parallel universes and the weaving of lives and the integration of it all. They understand that. They also fear that. Why? Because it will harm them. They only want their stories to be the stories that you understand and see. But they do know about our stories. And every time you put a video out there or every time you talk on social media, they're watching. Their owl eyes are trying to pierce through. Now, look at some of the news that's happening here. What I want you to start doing, and this is what I do, is I read the headlines. Sometimes I'll just kind of hover across it just to look at the people, the actions, how they act, how their heads bob, how their eyes move, how their hands throw up in the air. And I look to see which newscaster is spell casting me what spell. What spellcast is this new newscaster trying to spellcast on me today? Oh, have they caught on to some of the other things that are going on in the universe, the weavers of the fates? Yes, the FBI is still trying to hold on to its last little bit of hope that it can. Oh, and, oh, poor Hillary. Hillary. She is trying to smear with her little stories on CNN. Oh, it reminds me of Benghazi. How often did we tell how upset we were at Hillary for the Benghazi? But now CNN is spinning Hillary's little lie. Oh, they say weaving spiders come not here, yet they try to use the technology to spin their own spells and fates, which will not work. And the FBI, again. Oh, that FBI. Oh, beware. Oh, please help me laugh and laugh with me because it is okay. All will be well. Just believe that. Understand, they are vetting the troops. Well, I wonder why they're vetting the troops. Oh, which troops are Trump supporters and which troops support Trump? Oh, what must we do? The military might support Trump. Maybe Biden shouldn't go to the White House. Well, maybe not, but what is he going to do? Live in his basement? Is he going to forever live in his basement? I thought they wanted military and troops to help keep them safe from Trump supporters. Now they're concerned about the military. Maybe Biden should just gather all the fake news spellcasters and put them all in his basement with him, and they can spellcast their news out of their basement. Oh, goodness. But what I wanted to show you was sit back and look. Another thing you can do is you can sit back and you can look at the timelines. You have a particular channel that you might like? Let's see here. Let me look and see if I can find somebody who I really enjoy listening to. And look at their timeline. Oh, I love this person right here. Yeah, I love this radio guy. See, it's nice to kind of look back at their timelines and see the different things maybe that they've talked about. It's really fun. I like doing that to some of the different people that I subscribe to, you know. It's fun to look at their timelines and see what have they talked about over the past couple months. Let's go look. How has that played out? Gives you lots of insight. Speaking of weaving stories, there's a story that you may want to go watch. It's a story that was put out maybe 10 or 15 years ago, possibly 20. And it's called The Last Mimsy. Go look that up. I encourage you to watch it if you have the time and you want to sit down and just watch a good story. And if you have little kids, it's a perfect story for little kids as well. It's called The Last Mimsy. I think you'll find the reference to the bunny, the little rabbit in the story. Yeah, it's an interesting reference. There's actually a lot of interesting references in this story to what we are now living through. So, if you want something to do to take your mind off of all of the things that are going on now, this would be a cute story to watch. Another thing I just want to add is remember, it's better to live by faith than by sight. Be well, and I will talk to you soon.